night main event. Man, it's been long awaited to see this all week. Especially after coming off of that Super Show where they came out on top, winning four out of the 7 matches. Congratulations to them, taking that bragging rights and proving why they the #1 show that they proved to be from winning Survivor Series. And it's just been
like they've been #1 all year.
Yeah, it's been going up from Saturday Night Main Event. They went from the hate, started from the bottom to being at the top. And it's been what a year it's been for Saturday Night Main Event. And it's been getting only better throughout the year. And that gets you anticipated to see what moves they make to improve their show next year. But it's enough talk about the glory of the show throughout this year. Now it's time to see what they got in store for us tonight, and it's gonna be hard because we've had a lot of great shows this week. We had a 9.8 for the Super Show. We got a 9.5 for Thursday Night Raw, and we got a 9 out of 10 for Impact. So it's been a lot of good ratings this week. And do you remember what the rating was for SmackDown, Terrell?
SmackDown was a really good show. You said a 9 out of 10.
Said a 9 out of 10?
Yeah.
So I had it the same as Impact for this week. So then that tells you it's been just so many great shows this week. And I'm trying to recall if we got a broadcast from AEW this week. I don't. No, we didn't, because right after their pay-per-view they didn't. They just had more of a cool-down show. But the pay-per-view was kind of more on the letdown side, but that just tells you it's been such a major week. And it seems like that's what happens after pay-per-views. People be going all out with their shows. And I was gonna say, who do you think is gonna challenge for the 24/7 championship to start the night? But you hear the music. It's Kane. And you saw, and you see, he doesn't have the mask on anymore. I guess he felt like the mask lost his image, because after losing to Fandango for the 24/7 championship in the Devil's favorite playground, I think he just felt like the significance of the mask is just gone. And I can feel that, because that's such a disappointing loss, and basically his home field advantage in losing to a competitor like Fandango, who's not used to those type of matches. And Fandango's just been going up, winning the TLC match, then winning the Cell match. He won the Cell match, then the TLC match, but 2 great matches that he's won. And here he comes, the 24/7 champion. How would you say that you feel about Fandango's progression, Terrell, from being on your show to growing to become a 24/7 champ here on Saturday night?
Now, first off, hello everybody. Saturday night main event. Looking forward for a great show tonight. And to answer your question, with Fandango, 24/7 champion, he's been doing fantastic over here in Vince McMahon's hands on Saturday nights. 24/7 champion has beaten multiple names like Logan Paul and Kane and has he beat Dominic Mysterio?
I don't remember if he did, but I know that he's also got the better of his former tag team partner Tyler Breeze.
On the Superstar to open up the show.
Yeah, and what a match that was, and I feel like that shows Fandango's heart too, because people were calling him just a dancer, but then he was able to get up from being suplexed off the ladder. This is a big spot, and most people wouldn't be able to get up from that, and let alone come back and be victorious. So I would say it should have been going up for Fandango since that move, and I feel like that's kind of, that tells you that how much effect the shakeup could really have, because we've been seeing, Terrell, I think you would agree that there's a portion of people that had a good start to the Universe mode and then started disappointing and fall down, and then there's a portion of people that had a slow start to the year and have started to come back, started to make a name for themselves at the end of the year. And that really tells you how much of an impact it could be for some people, better or worse, when they're entered into a new management via the shakeup after Mania. But would you agree that there's been a mixture of fall-offs and improvements for competitors this year?
Comparing this year to last year, I feel like there's more improvements from last year than following, in my opinion, because, for example, let's go to me, Braun Breaker. He's done the guy that we're watching right now, Fandango. I'm Mysterio. I could go on and on about the names that we haven't saw last year. Just having a debut, not just a debut right there, potential blossoming, I would say, more than they ever did last year. But that doesn't take away from the fact that I had some follow-ups like, unfortunately, the guy that you're seeing here, Kane. You know? And Big Boss Man. And another guy on the show, Andre the Giant. So, to answer your question, there's more improvements to the talent, but we can't just act like the fall off in here, because it's here.
Yeah, exactly. So it makes you wonder how it's going to be next year, because there's going to be even more talent next year. So I feel like that means it's bound to happen that some of these bigger talents are just going to fall off. Because, I mean, there's only so many competitors that you could have compete each week. And having that much talent in your hands, it really shows. It shows what people do in those booking situations, because you're gonna have to find a way, maybe not for every card, but find a way to give a spread of TV talent to each competitor on the roster, for they don't get unhappy with the business and demand a release or demand a trade. It's very tough, and that's why it's going to be very interesting, in my opinion, to see next year how people are able to manage all of that. But Fandango says that he's not worried about the future, he's worried about the now. I know, a kick out by Kane, and you see Fandango, he's trying to make a future for he's thinking about the now, but he's also trying to make a future for himself, because it was written before that every champion in the universe mode is restricted from being put in the shakeup. They will not be a part of the shakeup count. So that gives benefits to the show, and that also gives security to some competitors that are lucky enough to regain their title before shake-up time comes around. And how do you feel about that? You think that's making the competition even hungrier right now? Wait, before you answer, 2, 3, and Fandango gets the first fall in this 2 out of 3 falls match.
Well, I answer. Now, to answer your question, I would say after the speed where everybody showed, this has just more spice, I could say, going on. For example, Snme Callahan, like we just saw in Impact, the WWE Championship, spectacular match. If y'all missed that, please go on Impact and watch that match. Fantastic. You could say Matt Sydal, up, up, down, down. You could say, who's on my phone? That's Kevin Owens, for example. AEW, you say Chris Jericho. Debuted on the pay-per-view, got the heavyweight championship on the There's this show on Saturday Night Main Event.
I think you
a lot of people. 2 in particular.
Ooh, 1-1.
2 in particular, Logan Paul and Dominic Mysterio.
Chokeslam. And Kane might take the 24/7 championship right here. 3, and Kane does it. And he shows that it's the opposite. People said that the mask used to give Kane powers, but now it's proving to the universe that it's not about the mask anymore. It's about the person behind the mask, and that's the Demon Kane. Making a statement to start the show. What a way to start the show, man. Sending a statement to everyone, especially everybody in that 24/7 championship picture, because Kane, he was open to being in some potential trade talks, but if he's 24/7 champion, then I mean he still could have the potential of being traded, but most likely it's secured on the roster until at least next year. So interested to see how that plays out, and if there's anybody that can beat this unmasked Kane before the end of the year. And we switching gears to not seeing any women's action last night on Impact to having some women's action with 2 legends in this business. We got Beth Phoenix, and we got representing the Bella Twins, Nikki Bella. Man,
okay.
I think if I can speak for both of us that we know who needs this win more, and that's Nikki Bella representing the Bella Twins, because right now, in biggest disappointment, the Bella Twins are at number 3, right behind the likes of Andre the Giant and Ronda Rousey. So if Nikki Bella can make some noise for the Bella Twins right here, she can maybe put them over the hump of being a threat in the women's division before the end of the year, and saying that they might have not had the best year, but they definitely are not in that disappointment category. It's going to be tough for them to do it, though, because like we heard, Charlotte Flair, after defending her title and winning it, that she will not have to defend her title anymore for the rest of the year. So it's going to be hard for the Bella Twins to work around that. I mean, that doesn't mean that it stops them from going after the women's tag team championships, but I mean, I don't know. We saw what happened last time when they tried stepping up to Charlotte and Natalya for the women's tag titles. They did it, and it didn't end out well.
Here's the total package.
But what's your thoughts on this match coming up next?
In this match, love these two women in this match. Beth Phoenix, former superstar of mine. And I might have to disagree with your take you just had. Who needs it more? Yes, Nikki Bella might be on the top 10 disappointing list. But Beth Phoenix, a legend in the game, a legend in the sport. What was the last time she had won a match? Answer that question for me.
Last time she won a match, she beat Nikki Cross before she got traded to this brand, actually. To Raw.
Exactly. She has not won a match. Let's see if she can win a match in 15 minutes here.
And here comes the Bella Twins.
I love the Bella.
Something in your eyes lets me see right through you. There's no mystery. What's on your mind? Something in the way I move must make you crazy. It's a mystery. I don't know why. Get out your best line, take your best shot. If you can, I've heard them all before. Don't take it hard when you fall flat on your face. Be alone down there on the floor.
The Bella Twins debut. We've been doing everything for the Bella as of late.
Brie Bella was able to make her debut the other week. But this is Nikki Bella's first time in action since being here. And yeah, I'm interested to see what Nikki Bella could do right here. But yeah, Brie Bella the other week was in action against Natalya and came up short in that contest. But, we gotta see if Nikki Bella can get the Bella Twins in the win column once again. It's been a while since we've seen them win a contest as well, since we wanted to add when Beth Phoenix has won a match. So you could definitely say it's much needed for both competitors. Two.
Close call. That was almost lights out.
Rolling next snap. Corey, I've got to know, how exactly does one overcome the unique skill set that Beth Phoenix brings to the table? Matching Phoenix's powers.
Wasn't Nikki Bella with her?
True tactic of wearing her out.
The Bella Twins were on my show for a point. Yeah.
How do you feel about these two? As a talent, not their win-loss record, but as a talent, how skillful they are.
Well, definitely, I think that they're talented competitors. I mean, biggest disappointment means that they're obviously not reaching the level that the universe expects them to be, because they were better in the past, or they just have more skill than they're showcasing. Because if it wasn't the case, if they didn't have any skill or had any talent or had any resume to back it up, then they wouldn't be considered a disappointment. They would just be considered a mediocre competitor and wouldn't be recognized for that, in which some competitors aren't recognized for that. But for the fact that we know Bella Twins are, and the Bella Twins, when the Bella Twins have the chemistry on point, to the fact that they're one of the most dominant women's tag team. They maybe even have the most chemistry out of all, since they are sisters, have the most chemistry out of all the teams. And as competitors of themselves, they're two of the greatest women's superstars in history. And it seems like that I don't think it's a problem with their talent for this year. I think it's more the newer women's competitors and more the new age women's competitors are just taking over women's division because they're not the only older women's superstars that haven't been succeeding this year. We just said Beth Phoenix hasn't been having success as of late. We got Lita, who hasn't had success all year. Trish, who hasn't had success all year. Ronda, maybe, who hasn't been in the WWE business for so long, but she's been in the fighting business for a long time. And she's been very disappointing. But more of the 2010s and the late 2010s and the early 20s just been very bad for the competitors that are getting old in this business. You'll see a lot of them have just I don't know. It seems like the older the competitors are, they just don't have that fighting spirit in them anymore. It's like you gotta be young and fresh and quick and you gotta have more to your talents than just your striking abilities and your power and strength. It gotta be more that you have to. You gotta have the total package, or you gotta have something that a lot of other competitors don't have to make it in this business now. It seems like in the women's division, and I feel like in the universe mode, I feel like this is the strongest the women's division has been. I mean, it's been so many great women's competitors this year. Who likes Charlotte, Bayley, Alexa, Tessa, Sasha, Britt Baker, Tay Conti, Chris Statlander, who's making noise for herself. We got Natalya, who's been women's tag team champions even through last year when she was women's tag team champions, and then got it back after they was stripped away from her. And it's just so many women's competitors so forth that it's just so much talent now. And I feel like that was the thing last year. More so, there wasn't really as much women's talent, more so that the women's talent was going for the women's tag division, but now the talent is more competitive in these women's divisions, and I feel like it's going to get even more competitive when those AEW competitors join these rosters and make it even more of a competition with the women's superstars that are already here.
This match is great.
Yeah, it is very good. It's very back and forth. But what would your opinions be? Do you think this has been the most competitive women's competition from Universe Mode history? Or what would your take be?
I mean, we have to start from the top. 1, 2, 3. That was a good match, but a land finish. Like I was saying about the women's division before we switch gears, the Queen, Charlotte Flair, undefeated for the whole year, but on the Super Showdown, it's a transfer between from last year. Charlotte Flair, the Divas Championship, the Divas Champion, here on Saturday Night. So I want to see that match again at WrestleMania if that can happen. So, who is number 1? Of course, the standings don't say that, because Bayley's somewhere in between, I think. Is Bayley number 2?
Yeah.
So Bayley's number 2, so that could be that match. That's just an idea of mine. But all 3 of those women leading the charge.
And Sasha's on the outside looking too. She's working in at 4. She could definitely be in that conversation. I think Alexa would have been in that conversation, but she's kind of been on the fall off. I think those 4 women all have a say. Being most dominant women this year. But we saw Beth Phoenix walking out with disappointment, and that's just telling you the loss is just still going downhill for Beth. But look, finally the Bella Twins have picked up the victory, and we're switching gears now. One-on-one action. We got coming up next, Ryback versus Andre the Giant. Ryback, can he get back to be one of the more dominant competitors, one of the more dominant powerhouses, or is Andre the Giant gonna try falling out of that biggest disappointment category by making a comeback? We'll see. Coming up next.
This show pretty good so far.
Yeah, but yeah, I definitely say, Matt. Yeah, I feel like it's definitely been way more competitive in the women's division, in my opinion. Maybe it might not seem like that. Individual shows like the women's divisions maybe aren't looking like that, but if we put all of the women's competitors together and stuff, the top competitors, I think that's more talent than we have had for the past years. Because for the past years, most shows' focus was getting up to women's tag titles. Now the focus is being who is the best woman in the business, who is the one that can get the accolades to back up their case of being the best woman in the company.
Now, we back from commercial break. We got the men among boys. In my opinion, we got Ryback coming in, former IC champion.
Ryback's he's been a pretty interesting competitor this year. He's actually one of those guys that's been he's been on the high for most of the year, and it's looked better than he was in the past, and that's actually one of the reasons why he is in the breakout star of the year category, which right now, looking at the rankings, he for breakout star of the year is coming at number 4, right in front of Malachi Black and Rich Swann and Dolph Ziggler and Matt Sydal and Andrade and Vader, like that. And we know all those competitors have had a big year that are behind them right now. And if Ryback, even though he's done a lot this year, he's kind of slowing down, and if he doesn't pick it up soon, he can get lost in that breakout start of the year top 10. Because maybe can't say so much from Malachi, because haven't really seen anything big from Malachi in a while. But Rich Swann in the finals for North American Double Contender Tournament, which he can win that North American Championship after the year he's had on Impact and Up, Down, can definitely climb up in those rankings. Dolph Ziggler, I don't know, he might fall down as well, because since the TNT Championship, he hasn't looked really the same. Matt Sydal just won the Elimination Chamber and no contender for 2 titles at WrestleMania. Could be 1 if he loses next week to Kenta. But right now, like we said, 2. Andrade, self-proclaimed best heel in the business, he was just in the main event match with Samoa Joe, where he came up short, but he was giving Samoa Joe a fight that he was taking over for the majority of the match. And then he got Vader, who just said Rich Swann in the finals for North American Double Contender Tournament. Same thing for Vader. And Vader's been looking so strong since he's joined up, down. I think he's had his highs on up, down, and on Thursday Night Raw, but has also had his lows on
Once Andre
Impact,
unleashes the full power of that 7'4", 500-plus
SmackDown.
frame, there's little any opponent can do about it. You're not wrong, Corey.
Speaking of
Andre
low,
is in the very unique position of being able to
I
rely
did a
purely
giant.
on his natural gifts
It's like,
to be an automatic difference
what
maker.
happened to
Great
this man?
reversal.
You know? One time he was the face of the universe mode. No one could beat him.
This match
With
grinded
Daniel
down,
Bryan, Malachi,
sliding back in from the floor
Roman
now.
Reigns even. But felt like after SummerSlam, after that Iron Man match, Roman solidified himself at the head of the table.
Placed in the
But I feel like now, looking
Nothing.
back at it now, it seems like that's just the effect of the tribal chief Roman Reigns, because we've seen Andre the Giant. He may have been the first, but he hasn't been the last from that, because we've seen people like Sheamus who stepped up to Roman, and then since that match hasn't been the same. Batista, when he lost to Roman, hasn't been the same. We've seen Ryback, he was still dominant after losing to Roman, but he hasn't been anywhere near that same success, because he was still dominant, but the thing is that he was looking like a main eventer at the time. Now he's looking like a high-end mid-carder, but I don't know if you really see him in a threat to that main event picture right now, and I don't think he will be. And then if you, I mean, The Rock could be someone also that you add to that. There's been so many competitors that you could say stepped up to Roman this year and came up short. Oh, I forgot. You could even add Eddie to that list. Like, there's just so many competitors that have stepped up to Roman this year, and since they lost him, just haven't been the same. And I feel like that's the tribal chief effect that's been on to these people this year. And I feel like that's why I feel like that needs to be more talked about when it comes to talking about the fall off of Andre the Giant. He may have, like I said, he may have been the first, but he definitely was not the last, because it's been so many people that have fell to Roman Reigns and have not been the same competitors since then.
So like the island of relevancy. That's the true thing.
Yeah.
That's just a matter of life. Never to the head of the table to try to feed.
But I'll be right back real quick. So take over real quick. You heard me, Terrell?
Say that again?
I saw I need to be right back, so take over real quick.
Alright, hold on.
Supersized elbow drop. The Giant had him staring at the Here is your winner, the
No, I was gonna let me look at the commentary. Alright, I'm back though. But we saw Andre the Giant pick the W against Ryback. Isn't Ryback a champion this show? Am I
certainly a
tripping?
close competition, but in the end there was a
No, he's
decisive
not.
winner.
But Andre the Giant is on the trade block, so it's gonna be a good little thing that he beat Ryback, a former champion. But Andre the Giant is also a former champion in this aspect too. But see.
Alright, I'm back, and I see the talk about disappointment. Andre the Giant doesn't care about what you guys think about him. He doesn't care about what you guys think about Ryback. All he cares about is proving to all these people that they're just haters. They just look at these wins and losses, but don't actually look behind the wins and losses and what he does in those matches and how he competes in those matches. He thinks those people are one-minded to him, and since he sees now that people always care about the wins and losses, that always trying to do is go back on that comeback, and maybe we can see that comeback from the end of this year going into next year. But I don't know about you, Terrell, but I mean, we definitely want to see something from that man going into next year, and this is a start by beating one of the more dominant competitors on this brand this year, Ryback. And next, we got two legends going at it. We got the 16-time World Heavyweight Champion in the building. We see him. Here comes Cena. Rock said about this man right here. What a legend. Comes the luchador legend, Rey Mysterio.
Oh, this is going to be good. Without a doubt, one of the greatest Lucha Libre stars in sports entertainment history. Break out your notepads because we are about to receive a master class in high flying.
Gonna come for you. I'm ready to see this. Cena and Rey. Rey goes at Cena right now, taking down the knees.
Just an example of someone who aims for goals above their weight class. And because of that attitude,
Rey's at the top. Ooh, misses.
Oh man, big time. Double leg drop. Whoa, wait a second. Hoisted all the way.
Power bomb. Oh, and what's going on this time? And you see his rival Dominic. He's been doing this recently. He's been coming to distract. Boy. And then he just disappears again to the shadows. When is it gonna be enough? Like,
so much can be said about Rey's ability to
confirm that it's gonna be a match. Oh, actually, Dominic is still out here. I thought he would have won. Okay, but we know it's confirmed that the last night, Saturday Night Mania, the last night before Mania, that it's gonna be Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio in a lose-lose brand match. But the thing is, though, that Dominic, he's not waiting to make a statement with Rey Mysterio. He's playing all the mind games he can.
He's heading up top, thinking big.
And I don't know as well why Dominic is still out here.
absolute evidence of that trademark staying power that John Cena possesses. Mysterio is almost impressed right now. His opponent is
What
showing
does
just as
Dominic
much
have
heart
in
tonight.
mind?
Draped upside down in a tree of woe.
What is Ray trying to do? Cena, oh my goodness, in a clothesline. Knocks the wind out of Rey Mysterio. And now he got the STF locked in. Will Rey Mysterio tap? And he powers out of it before the full effect is locked in.
Quick strike to the lower body.
Ray trying to use his speed. Cena got him down. Cena. Hey. Cena's trying to do small things to lead up to that big AA that we know is coming. It's only a matter of time when we see it. And oh, he was trying to hit it right there. And Mysterio timed it. He was able to counter.
These competitors have been going deep into the arsenal of all match, but have not.
Dominic is just watching. This makes you question. Oh my goodness. And Ray misses.
Get him into the corner, leaving himself open here. Now, guys, I can't think of a word.
And hey. You see John Cena. He's going for the avalanche. Hey! Is it over? 1, 2. Oh, and the kick out by Ray.
Person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio. And Cena has to hammer.
Dominic's over there cheering on Cena, saying, Cena, do all you can, because all the pain that Ray goes through, it's just more. It makes Dominic even more satisfied because when the time comes, when he gets to face Ray, if Ray is hurt and is barely able to compete, that's even more of an advantage for Dominic when they go against each other. 1, 2. Ooh.
He refuses to stay down. Pure instinct. Bam! Down he goes. Quick strike to the lower body.
Oh, you see Ray's dialing it up. 619. And can Ray still pull it off? Even with the distraction. And he got a little too ahead of himself. And could that cost him? Oh, man. I was about to say, could that moment have cost him?
Back and forth from these competitors.
And it still maybe could.
Position to be caught in here.
Because Cena still has the advantage. Ray just hasn't been the same since instead of going to the top rope, he did a meaningless move. Nice drop kick.
If this works, it could change.
Side him back, I just had a business point answer.
Rey Mysterio with the frog splash. Can he pick up the victory? 1, 2, 3. In distraction by Dominic. It means nothing because Rey Mysterio still pulls off the victory. What is your thoughts, Terrell, about Dominic coming out here with a failed distraction? He's been doing this for the past few weeks. Distracted Rey Mysterio, playing mind games with him ahead of their one-on-one match that will be a loser-leaves brand on Saturday Night Mania. What's your thoughts?
That's my dog, Dominic Mysterio. You might learn a thing or two from Eddie, you know?
Hey, man. Yeah, you gotta lie, cheat, and steal. To be the best in the business, to reach the top, you gotta really strive for the best and maybe and not play by the rules sometimes to get there. Because if you could just play by the rules and get to the top all the time, then everyone would be at the top. But that's just not how the world works. You gotta do something that's the other guy behind you isn't doing. But what a win by Rey Mysterio. And hold on, we see Rey Mysterio on his way walking back after having his victory. Dominic was talking to the crowd for a second, and then right when he looks over, Rey Mysterio walking out, had his back turned. Dominic attacks him, and now he's beating him up on the outside. What is your thoughts about these actions by Dominic Mysterio? What is going to be the repercussions for this?
It's all the frustration, all the hatred that Dominic had inside of his whole. This is personal. This is down to the family matter, you hear me? That Dominic got raised online, Saturday Night Mania, lose the league.
And this is really getting interesting because, like, we've really seen it, Terrell, that the WrestleMania season is stirring up these rivalries. I mean, we've been seeing storylines stirring up from the up down / Saturday Night Main Event Super Show to the Thursday Night Raw storylines heating up over there with Darkseid playing mind games with the Vision to Impact having Kenta send a message to Matt Sydal saying that he's not ready for the Bullet Club, and even attacking his rival Kenny Omega, who was originally scheduled to face Matt Sydal last night, to Dominic trying to play mind games with Rey and to be jealous of the success that Rey is having. And it's really a weird situation, Terrell, because if you recall, everybody thought the person that was going to turn heel in this situation was Rey, because you remember the night that Dominic won his Intercontinental Championship against Ryback, ending the rampage of Ryback. It looked like that was possibly the biggest moment of his career, and Rey just shoved it off like it was another night. He left him high and dry in the ring. And ever since that moment, Dominic remembered that jealousy in Rey's eyes, remembering that Rey wasn't there for him, but he was always there for him. He came to being by his side whenever he needed him. And Dominic, what he has said is that the reason why he was the one that made the first move, because he rather speak one that burns his rival than the one that gets burned. That's how personal this family altercation has got to. It's really sad to see, I would say, because that really tells you that bonds are so strong for so long. I mean, if friends can't stay together, partners can't stay together, and even family can't stay together, who really can you trust these days?
This is the WWE, man. You can't trust nobody. Off of the money, off the championships, off of the wins. If you haven't realized that, then you're gonna start to be like Rey. Law. Or Dominic Theater.
And it's setting a bad example these kids there now having to learn this at a young age. Maybe coming with the thought that at school their best friend might turn on them the next day. It's really sad to see. These are two are supposed to be role models for the kids around the world. And instead breaking that family bond and beating each other up until the last man standing takes all the shine and glory. These are two of the most entertaining superstars going at it, and you see he made his father bleed. And could that be the last shot? The frog splash. And Ray says he wants more. He wants more. And Dominic goes to the top once again and another splash.
My God.
And Dominic looks down at him. Takes all. And see, look at how happy Dominic is to take the spotlight away from Ray after winning a big match against another legend in John Cena. That's crazy, man. I was not expecting to see, after the conclusion of John Cena and Rey Mysterio, see Dominic Mysterio being the one that comes out on top out of all. Crazy. But man, I'm speechless, but we have to continue on. It's a big night, and you see that we haven't really heard too much of the $1 Million Championship outside the Ric Flair and Roman Reigns storyline that was going on between Evolution and the Bloodline. And we're trying to see who will be the next one to challenge Ric Flair for that $1 Million Championship. And that's why Saturday Night Main Event personally has asked for of the best submission specialists around the world. He invited them to show up to Saturday Night Main Event tonight to showcase who is the best submission specialist that could actually give Ric Flair, the real king of submissions, a run for his money. And, man, I'm ready to see who that will be. And I know Terrell, he's interested to watch this too, because Samoa Joe just won a number one contender for the World Championship on his show. So he should be the favorite to win this.
Is this elimination?
Yes, it is.
Good.
Now let's see. We see the first one coming out, representing SmackDown. Cesaro.
Pound for pound, Cesaro is the strongest man in all of WWE.
Max Cesaro, former tag team champion on my show. He's been doing pretty good on SmackDown and has been doing good. So, I would say the underdog in this match. Let's see if he can capitalize and make a final statement. For himself, real quick.
Invite Zilla to the party real quick. He's been doing so much, man. I'm really intrigued to see what he does in this situation tonight. And you see, next one coming out, Pac. Man, what's your thoughts on Pac?
I would say someone who was very talented, former All-Atlantic champion. Formerly known as Neville. I would say it's disappointing, in my opinion. Yes, he got the All-Atlantic Championship, but opposition do way more than his stats. Let me get the Saturday night main event. GM on commentary real quick.
There's been some good showings for him this year. So maybe the accolades doesn't show it, but I mean that's how it kind of was last year when he was level. He was only winning the Cruiserweight Championship, but doing so much and so dominant at it.
Prepare for the arrival of the most
it's
vicious,
just like
most
it's just
vile,
Pac. Like
most
he's not
violent
known for
competitor
just
in
winning those
WWE.
titles, but he's known for putting on having big performances.
That's Samoa Joe.
And number one contender for the World Championship is here. Yeah. Samoa Joe, he's here. What's he gonna do? Oh my goodness, this Ohio State Maryland game is crazy. I think Dominic's gonna take that old man off the brand. He put him into retirement. I think Dominic, he's had a bright future all year, and it just keeps getting even brighter, and that will be probably his most memorable moment that will be talked about for years to come. Oh man, enough talk about the Destroyer, because here comes the icon, former SmackDown World Champion, maybe, probably the best SmackDown competitor all year, coming to the ring, the legend, Sting! Favorite in this situation, maybe Samoa Joe being number one contender for the World Championship, but you can't sleep on the former World Champ. Right here, Sting, he definitely has a bone to pick with SmackDown competitor Cesaro, because after he lost his World Heavyweight Championship, and for the man right there, too, being the main guy from it, Cesaro, that makes it seem like Cesaro was wanted more than you. You can only imagine how that feels, from being a World Heavyweight Champion to be traded for someone that hasn't even won a singles titles. It's crazy. Enough for that sob song. Well, like I said, I was seeing Joe as the favorite for this match, but the thing is, though, that I don't know. I mean, he was the favorite for me, but I was really sleeping on Sting being a former world champion. Pac is very deadly for submission as well. I think the only one that I don't know if I trusted his ability for like the first one that will be eliminated in this contest is Cesaro. I feel like Cesaro has been put in the submission category a little too early in the stage of his career. I think that I feel like he still has some development that's needed, and that he might be the best submission guy they got over there on SmackDown, but I just don't know if he's really ready for this. To be honest, but like I said, that might be the best they had. I mean, I I personally would like to see someone like Maga get an opportunity. Or not, or
he got smacked around this night.
Or
So,
even if we didn't even give Maga the person that has been looking like the best submission competitor, who I remember we said this on SmackDown, that better be in this match, who was not put in this match for some reason, was the Bulgarian brute Rusev. Which is crazy. How was Rusev not put in this match? When you talk about one of the best submission competitors in the business, you decide to choose Cesaro over him?
You ain't saying that right now, but Cesaro is putting in his work against Samoa Joe.
He's putting in the work, but but this is regular fighting. This is not submission fighting. But he's looking to tap Samoa Joe right here. Oh, he bumps into the ref. What is going on? And Joe taps right here. Is that it's not a good week for the number one contenders. Ooh. It's out of it.
Nice reversal.
Series of reversals. He's absorbed some damage already. Gonna snap off with a punch.
I don't know. It was interesting. Yeah.
Reversal from Cesaro.
It's a
I'm just still confused with the fact that
That's how you stop your opponent.
SmackDown decided to choose Cesaro over Rusev, but if he could prove that he can take himself to that next level, especially in submission wrestling, I respect it. I respect that. I can't hate it. And I feel like that would be even more impressive if he can win this match. Then I can't sleep on him in terms of submission specialists no more, because that means that he will get to challenge the best submission competitor I have seen recently, Ric Flair. Man, I made a figure four famous. And it might be over for Pac.
Come on.
Oh, and he was able to power out of it. Oh, it's both crazy. I'm watching this in Ohio State and Maryland game. Gosh. Oh, man. What a splash by Pac. And then is he going to...
Yeah, all that don't matter, baby.
I'm about to say, why you here, Pac?
I was going to say, and then into the ring of saddle.
Nice reversal by Pac. Let's go.
Doing all this fighting and damage. Oh, it might be over now. It might be over. Oh, and the rope break saved them.
Thank you.
Rope break. This is
Thank
no.
That's crazy. Now Joe got the submission locked in. Jordan back. The back. Spine. Pac found a way to get out of it though. And Joe tried to turn his attention to Cesaro, but Pac says he's not done with him. Dang! Pac got tired of Cesaro taunting so much over there.
Damn.
Hey, it's Pac.
We all know it's not the stop.
Oh, and he said, forget the rings of Saturn. He said, you want Neville? I'll give you a red arrow for Neville. Oh, that
Bring up the reason
Where's
for
that?
There we go. There we go. Do it all together.
Everybody's just watching that's in the match to try to see if Cesaro will be the first one eliminated.
Maybe he has something better planned.
Cocaine clutch, and now Joe's like, I remember when you were targeting me, Pac. Now I'm coming for you.
Bro, no, this is crazy. No, this is crazy. I'm about to say another coquina is crazy.
Oh my gosh, man. That drop.
Oh my god. Look at Pac putting a pause.
Oh, and now he's trying to tap Joe. Is it over for Joe? And Joe is the first one eliminated, like I said. It's a bad week for these number one contenders. Both number one contenders for the World Championship had bad weeks. And Cesaro is trying to show off his strength. That's not going to matter in the submission match. But he was looking to tap Pac right there. He's able to get the ropes, and I don't know why he didn't move him away after he touched the ropes once. But that's that lack of submission experience that we're talking about.
We're just again, walking shame and disappointed, man.
But he is, man. But he got bigger and better things to worry about as well on Thursday Night Raw. So I don't think he's too discouraged. Still knows he got a World Championship match coming soon. Splash by Sting. What's Sting looking for? Pac needs to move back. Pac, move back. Oh, and he made Sting mad. He should have just minded his business. And Pac doesn't care about anybody's feelings.
Bro, why is everybody rolling out except for Pac? This is crazy. Everybody rolling out except for him. This is crazy.
Oh, he's going to the top again. Red Arrow. Wrong match, buddy. Oh, but the combination into the rings of Saturn.
Look at Pac.
He's trying to make a statement going in, being a part of Impact roster now. Trying to put Impact on the map, but it didn't matter.
Not really sure why he would let him out right there.
Because Impact is known for doing very well in these multi-show matches.
Getting set up for something in the corner.
Can he roll out? Can he fucking roll out? Can he roll out? Can't give him a chance to roll out. Can't give this man a chance to roll out. Like, dang, he been here for the longest.
He in the corner. He in the corner.
Start counting, Saxton.
I know what else I think is something tomorrow. So, this is our A. Roll out after this.
You mean besides Sting?
Alright, Sting. Come on, I thought it was Cesaro. Yo, Sting. Roll out for this. Roll out for this.
Oh, the combination by Sting should have allowed him to do it. Sting is tripping. Hey, but Cesaro's still down, and this is his moment to eliminate Cesaro into the rings of Saturn. And it might be just it for Cesaro, and yes, it is. He taps. He impressed me more than I thought, though. Still think Rusev was the better option for SmackDown, but nevertheless, a good showing. Cesaro. And Pac, he was someone that wasn't talked about being the winner for this match, but from the competitors I've seen tonight, he's looked like the best. And he hits the Red Arrow. And can we get the rings of Saturn right after? Yes, we can.
It's a real question.
And is it over? Yes, it is over for Sting and Pac.
God, 2 title matches coming up.
Man, this is really changing for these people.
Here is your winner, Pac.
Impact and multi-man matches is like that.
We saw something similar in each of these men tonight.
Does these title matches, maybe he'll start talking about Pop. I don't know if he is.
Let's look at how it's going after Pop.
Interesting. Right before the match, the Raw GM was saying, personally, he feels like Pac's been disappointing to him this year. He changed it from Neville to Pac, and he took that personal and won this contest. What a win by the bastard Pac. Next we got a faction versus faction battle royal. Yeah. There's been a lot of talk about factions this year, even especially this week. And we can see something from one of these factions tonight. What faction will come out on top in this faction battle royal? Will it be the Hart Foundation with the world champion Bret Hart coming off a victory against Stone Cold Steve Austin? Will it be the Evolution? Evolution has had a lot going good for them this year, and that was slept on when they didn't have their original three anymore. People thought Evolution wasn't the same anymore, but they have proved that to be otherwise with the success of the likes of Logan Paul, Ric Flair, Triple H, and even Shane when he pulled off that 24/7 championship upset against Andre the Giant. And of course, we got the faction of the year right now. The faction that's still number one, that's still on top. None other than the ones, the Bloodline. But we'll see if the Bloodline can be on top in this match. And we know the Club and Diamond Mine, number 2 and 3, are watching closely to see if the Bloodline can come out on top when it comes to these faction matches, because they already lost one faction type match when they lost to Evolution. So, which put Evolution in the top 10 actually.
But if Bloodline loses this match, oh my God.
And that would be the opposite of what's going on with the Bullet Club, because the Bullet Club has been winning recently.
Right now, if a Kenta can win, oh my God, this is gonna be nasty. You gonna have Kenta as doing champion.
Who's the first? Oh man, I was gonna say who's the first one to enter this faction battle royal, and it's none other than Owen Hart. It's not too much to say about Owen Hart, I would say. Owen Hart hasn't really been that impressive. He's just been there, but he's been good in tag team. So, oh man, he's just doing his role, I guess. Now, Tyler, what faction you think's gonna come out on top in this match? You got the Hart Foundation, the Bloodline, and Evolution. Yeah, the Bloodline are some dogs, and you see representing the Bloodline, we got Jimmy Uso right there. Jimmy Uso starting out against Owen Hart. This could get interesting. Yeah. Oh, the Hart Foundation is one of those factions that's always been disrespected, but this year they're finally getting the recognition that they feel like they deserve. They're number 4 for faction of the year right now. Now, Terrell, what faction do you think will come out on top right here?
That's question, bro. If you know me, you know you gotta throw up the ones. I gotta stand up, throw up the ones, the bloodline. And you got, you feel me? That Jimmy. That started off.
Now King Money, who are you going to be the odd man out and say another faction, or do you agree with these two? Yes. I know your competitive spirit might not want them to win because you got two factions lurking them right now.
Oh no, I got Evolution. Fuck Bloodline.
And hey man, I mean, Evolution has the advantage to win this faction versus faction. Battle Royal, because as you can see, while Bloodline and Heart Foundation are entering with 3 members, the Evolution is entering with all 4 of their members. So you got the advantage to win this, but the chemistry right now could prevail, which Owen Hart's partner Jim Neidhart has entered the ring, and oh my goodness, well never mind. I guess he's pissed off because they haven't won a tag title. They don't got the tag titles no more. Or he was tired of seeing Owen Hart just do nothing. He just has to beat him up a little bit now. Turn his attention to Jimmy. Oh man, but we know we're not gonna get that same energy from this Oos. No, he's gonna help his brother out, Jay. And now Jim Neidhart has to fight them both off like mosquitoes out here. Headbutt, oh my goodness. Reversal. Spine buster. 3, 2, 1. Dang, that's a Samoa drop. Bang. DDT. Ooh, that's reversal. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh man! And now entering none other than the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Man, that we were proclaiming earlier, that has been the man responsible for a lot of the fallouts, a lot of competitors this year. Let's see, can he be responsible for the Bloodline being on top in this faction battle royal? And now we got another leader. We got all the leaders in the ring. We got the game, Triple H. We got the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. And we got the face of Saturday Night, Bret the Hitman Hart. Who's coming off a win against the Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Man, it's heating up. Now all the members for the Bloodline Heart Foundation are in here. But like we were saying, since Evolution has the advantage, they definitely do. Because they got 2 more members that still need to come. So, man. But you see Bloodline and Heart Foundation are going at it, while Triple H and Shane McMahon oddly are going at it right now for some reason. Well, why do you think this is happening, Turo?
Why is faction versus faction actually happening?
No, why Triple H and Shane McMahon are going at it.
Stephanie McMahon. Cause get this. You know how like when you're gonna be your sister brings the boyfriend home and you don't really approve of it? Yeah, it's kinda like that.
But the Evolution is trying to make statements for themselves and to be jumping in the rankings for best faction and going at each other when they have the number advantage. Maybe that could be a reason that if they have the number advantage, they think they don't need all 4 members, they only need 3. But when you have the advantage, why not take advantage of it? Why not utilize it and keep as many competitors as you can for you have the best chance of winning this thing? No, all the factions are in. They all going at it. So it's heating up.
So big hit. Is it good? Pedigree. No, I like this so far. Yeah.
Nice reversal. Dang. It's been a pretty entertaining show all around. I would right now do the same rate I gave SmackDown and Impact a 9 out of 10, but this main event pays off, and if something better could be a little bit worse or about the same as the rate we gave for Raw, 9.5 out of 10. And do my eyes deceive me? Did Jim Neidhart just eliminate the Tribal Chief? Was the Tribal Chief the first one eliminated?
This is scripted, bro.
Are we serious? I know King Money, the Impact GM, got a smile on his face right now. Because he got number 2 Bullet Club and number 3 Dynamite for Faction of the Year right behind the Bloodline. That's number 1. And if the Bloodline loses this match, I mean, not necessarily going to put the Bullet Club over them, but it's going to make the race for Faction of the Year even closer. Especially the Bullet Club having some momentum. You said what? Yeah, he probably does. And then we got another member for Evolution coming to the ring, Logan Paul. See what he can do. And Jim Neidhart said he already eliminated 1 leader, Roman. He can eliminate another in the game, Triple H. Oh, and Jim Neidhart, I was about to say WT-Mate, he picked up his partner, but for some reason he got something with Owen Hart right now. He's been beating him up since he first joined the ring. You think there's just a brotherly battle tomorrow, or you think this is getting personal that Jim Neidhart's tired?
And it's got it.
Yeah. Terrell didn't even answer the question. It's crazy. Now you see more partners going at it. Logan Paul stepping up to the leader, the gate. It's crazy.
I'm saying a move that I never seen Bret Hart do on the gate.
This fight is pumping him up.
Bro, but they
LA kicks and shit.
I'm getting confused, man, because Bret's now going after Owen Hart as well. Like, what does this say? Is Owen Hart gonna be the one that gets kicked out? So he might get kicked out of this match right now because Bret Hart's looking to eliminate him. Oh, but Oh, now we get to see two. So, I was about to say two submission specialists go at it. Two legends go at it. The Hitman and the Nature Boy. But that didn't last too long. Now we got every faction, every member in this match. Which faction will come out on top? We already seen the Tribal Chief get eliminated. Can the Saturday Night Main Event champ, the face of the brand, get eliminated next? It'd be very shocking if that's the case. Can Jim Neidhart get Owen Hart out of here, who's been targeted for a majority of this match? And it looks like he can. And oh my gosh, he eliminates his partner. And man, Sorrell, you know there's gonna be a conversation that goes on in the back. When they meet each other in the locker room. Look at Paul with his cockiness. And now we got the Usos. We got two members of the Hart Foundation. And then we got three members of Evolution still here. The three strongest members, I would say, of Evolution. Three most accomplished members, at least, of Evolution. And Bret Hart eliminates the leader of Evolution, Triple H. So now we get 2v2v2. And Bret said after 2v2, I'm the world champion. I can do it on my own. And Jim eliminates Owen. And then Bret eliminates Jim. This is crazy. Hey. Bret is the world champion, and he coming off of being Stone Cold Steve Austin, like I say again. So maybe that's getting to his head, and he thinks he can do it all on his own. But can he? Is the question. Because he could get eliminated right here. And oh my goodness, what is going on with these factions? Rick eliminates Logan, and then Oos eliminates Bret. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh, so now it's coming down. Two members of Bloodline versus the $1 million champion Rick. And Rick eliminates Jimmy. Now one-on-one. We remember what happened last time when it came down to one-on-one with Rick against Bloodline. When it was Evolution versus Bloodline 3v3, it came down Rick and Roman, and Rick pulled off the victory for Evolution. Can Rick pull off the victory again for Evolution against the Bloodline? What would that say? Evolution. When we talk about faction of the year in the rankings, if beating Bloodline twice in two different scenarios, be crazy. The faction of the year twice. Oh my goodness! This man is Jay playing with him. It's crazy. This man playing with him. Oh my goodness. Alright, bro. Alright, Jay.
This moment of the year, bro.
This man dancing on him. This man.
Boy, he's now. God damn. Hey, you lucky they didn't hit that last one though.
Now Rick's got tired of that. Oh, Jay doesn't care. His main event Jay Uso for a reason.
He finds a counter for Jay.
Maybe he did, because last time it was a one-on-one with him and Rick. He lost, and it doesn't matter because Rick gets it done again. It beats the line again. Rick has done it twice. He beats them in a faction versus faction elimination, and now has beat them in a faction versus faction versus faction Battle Royal. And that makes a big jump for Evolution right there. Man. Now that jump is very big. They were number 10 for faction of the year. But the jump was pretty massive, and it has changed around faction of the year picture right now. Because now the Nation of Domination hasn't done anything in so long. They have now fell down to the 8th spot. Undisputed Era has moved up to the 6th spot. What they were doing. And Evolution has made such a big jump from number 10 to now being at number 7 for Faction of the Year. And you got Division at number 9 and the Hurt Business at number 10. So man, what a way to end the show for Saturday Night Main Event. And what a show it was. And I would say I would put this tied for Raw. I would give it this a 9.5 out of 10 as well. Storytelling speaks for itself. What a show it was tonight. But what about you, Terrell? Who would you give your rating for the show?
9.5. Same as mine.
And I don't know if King Money saw the whole show. So, but we are gonna end it here. It was a great show tonight. Great performance by Saturday Night Main Event. And that means outside the we got Todd for show of the week, Saturday Night Main Event, and Thursday Night Raw. And I feel like they just Todd. I sometimes say one show was more entertaining, but I think they were truly tied this week. Two great shows, and hopefully we get even better shows from each show next week. But we'll see you then. Next up,